Chaps, it's Michelle Held from MetroNY.com, and I was at PubCon SFIMA, the South Florida Interactive Marketers Association in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where I once again interviewed tech leaders and industry leaders for their tips on success in online marketing, best business practices, and what you can do to further your career. So today we're going to meet Dennis Yu. He's the CTO of Blitz Metrics, where he gives us a little insight into how he got started and what his tips are for success. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I have other videos up there with other big tech leaders and what are their insights into being successful and what you can do to get your online business off the ground and continue a very prosperous career in e-commerce, online marketing, or anything tech related. So let's see what Dennis had to say.
Hi, I'm Dennis Yu, CTO of Blitz Metrics. Our current line of business is creating training for young adults, specifically digital marketing certification programs that allow them to implement packages and become entrepreneurs to be able to help companies in their vertical, to be able to recruit, manage, and train other young adults. And we do this by creating a learning management system. So my day-to-day is balanced between people, process, and platform. And if you're an entrepreneur and a business owner, you have to think about the difference between working on your business or working in your business. And so for me, my day-to-day is I try to spend as much time squishing down all of the things that are reactive, like answering email, going to meetings, talking to clients, working with partners, and those are all things that can easily expand to be 150% of your overall time. So if you can squeeze that down to 50%, then as an entrepreneur that's running a business, then you have 50% of headspace that's open for you to do whatever you want. Because if you're running a business, you need to be able to work on the things that you want instead of letting your inbox and calendar drive you. The biggest lesson I've learned is the power of mentorship. Al Casey was CEO of American Airlines, and he taught me the power of opening doors. I was a near straight A student. I had great grades. I had everything you can imagine for a student, but I couldn't get jobs. I couldn't get interviews. And it was the doors that opened from having these kinds of relationships that made such a big impact on me. The fact that, especially in the world of digital, you have a lot of youth and they need experience. They're willing. They're not just entitled millennials. When we can create these kinds of systems that bring people together, then we're able to create good for everyone. It's not just cheap labor. My biggest digital marketing tip is the Facebook for $1 a day hack. And that's leveraging the power that Facebook has in targeting to be able to hit anyone that you want. People that work at Entrepreneur, people that work at your local newspaper, people that work at whoever, your local high school or the company that you're at because you want to play a joke on them. But when you use Facebook as a platform for targeting exactly who you want, you can get your message out. And that's probably the thing that people don't understand about social media is that if you've got a great message, you've got a great story, people love you, you're trying to get clients in a certain area, you can use social media to be able to reach anyone that you want using the ads platform. Not that you could, but you can guarantee it, and it works almost every time. The future of marketing is going to be unmarketing because people don't believe in advertising. People don't want to be marketed to. They connect because of personal stories that they have. The rise of the new social networks are all about people that are connecting with one another based on their own personal relationships and stories and experience. So a brand overall is really just the sum of the individual stories that are coming from their customers. So the modern day marketer is one that's able to collect all the different stories that they get from their customers and then be able to push that out through different channels because the voice of the customer is more strong than your voice. As a new entrepreneur, you face every challenge. You don't have enough people, product, resources, experience. The failure rates are high. My thing is allow yourself more time than you think it's actually going to take because you're going to get less done in the short run than you think, and there's more things that are possible in the long run. And if you allow yourself enough time for those serendipitous moments when good things happen, when you get a big break because you have a new customer, because you get coverage in the press, you've got to be able to find time to nurture those relationships, to allow those good things to happen while at the same time being able to take care of yourself and manage your business. If you build in time to take care of yourself, then you're going to give yourself the necessary additional runway it's going to take for you to be successful. And if you look at the different plans that you've made, would it really be that bad if you were a month later or 2 months later than what's in your plan. As long as you build in that extra time, some people call it buffer or contingency, you might actually find that you do a better job instead of trying to do it fast. So we believe in a principle that we call learn, do, teach. There are 9 triangles, 9 principles that we have, and the one that resonates more for me is learn, do, teach, because anything that you have learned, ideally through a mentor or through experience, you then are able to do it consistently to where you can create a checklist so that other people can follow you. And in the process of doing that and sharing it, and that's why we believe in Facebook, 1-minute videos, helping other people, the idea that intellectual capital is something that you can share without it, unlike money where it leaves and then you have less of it. And then you're able to pay it forward and teach. And I think that digital marketing is actually encouraging this kind of behavior to share, because if you look at Facebook and Google's algorithms, they actually encourage when people are sharing instead of advertising. So the modern day marketer is able to tie that all together because they have a mission of sharing their expertise of things that their customers believe in so that the customers do the work for you. And you'll see that in our mission. You'll see that we all practice what we preach because the idea of learn, do, teach.
So there you have it. That was Dennis Yu, CTO of Blitzmetric, giving us some great insight into how he keeps his career going and what he does to be successful and what he sees for the future of marketing. So if you like this video, please hit the like button below, subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you'll get a notification for future videos. My website, MetroNY.com, where I put all my blog posts with digital marketing tips, tricks, and tutorials. I hope you'll stop back soon to see our next video in the series of tech leaders' success and productivity tips.